What's up, folks? Happy Sunday. This is Derek from Vic's world famous Chicken in the Cooler, bringing you a recipe just about sides. And when I mean sides, 3 or 2 quick sides you can make for a Sunday feast. Also, with a special dessert, sweet potato cake. Coming to you right now. Let's go. One of the first sides we're going to do is potato and sweet potatoes. This is actually 2 sides right here, white potato and sweet potato. And what you do is once you got your grill hot, because today I'm cooking ribeye steaks, a bone in and a bone and no bone, and then also hamburgers. What you can do is take these potatoes and we're gonna slice them up real thin, put some Pam on the aluminum foil and lay these slices of potatoes right on there. I'm not even gonna skin them because they're better with the skin on. Let's go. Gotta wash my potatoes first. Potatoes washed. Put the garlic salt. And you can put this on before or after you slice them. I like to do a little bit before. I might put a little bit more after. You can keep the skin on or you can take the skins off, either way. So you're gonna take this potato, get that one off, and then a nice little please be careful, watch your fingers. Even professionals lose fingers. Add a little bit more. White potatoes to the side for a second while that seasoning sits on there. Sweet potatoes. Then, with that, just a little cinnamon. Okay, break out your aluminum foil. This is when it gets fun and tricky. Cinnamon, a little bitty coarse sea salt, and some fake butter, some non-stick Pam. Need some of that also. Put your potatoes to the side. I'm gonna show you, I'm not gonna build all these for you. I'm just gonna show you how to build a couple. Get you some aluminum foil. Okay, so you're gonna build these little pouches. Definitely have to edit that out, being whooped by the aluminum foil. Okay. So spray. A little bit more ground cinnamon. A little bit of sugar. Then take your potatoes, stack them in there on each other. How many do you think each person is going to eat? And you fold them so you can get a little peek in there. Like that. Like that. Build your little packages like that. That is a sweet potato one. And let me do a regular potato one to show you how that works. However many potatoes you think somebody's going to eat. That. Hit them a little bitty, a little bit more salt to it. Fake butter. Same process. Nice tight package. Find the end of the potato, where it's at. Find the end of the potato and where it's at. And boom, now you got two packages, sweet potato and white potatoes. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna cook these till they're almost done. You'll reopen them, you'll add some brown sugar to the sweet potato, then to the white potato you will add cheese and melt it on the way. And that's how you got your first two sides. The other side is easier. We're just gonna take onions, red and white onions, yellow onions, gonna chop those up. Gonna put some olive oil in aluminum foil, put them on the grill as well, and you will also see that. I'm not even sure if I should call this a side. Maybe I should say steak topping since I don't eat mushrooms. But I do like a good sauteed onion, especially when I saute it on the grill. Especially when I saute it on the grill. That makes it so much better. Hope I don't cry on TV. I don't want to cry in front of you guys. But onions make me cry. Men, don't be afraid to cry. It's okay to express yourself. If you have to cry, cry. and the silence of your own room so you don't let anybody see you. All right, folks. We cut these pretty big chunks, man, because they're going to cook down. Don't try that at home the way I just cut that onion, folks. So big chunks like this. I like to cut them like this. Big chunks. Then I'm going to saute them. Butter, aluminum foil. Almost like the boats you just saw. The potato boats. Almost the same type of boat. Oh boy. If you know how to cut onions without crying, put it in the comments below. Let me know. When you comment, like, subscribe, leave me a little message on how can I cut these onions without crying. Same way with these big old chunks. Big old chunks of onion. See what I'm talking about? Big chunks of onion. To the side. And they're not gonna be separate. I'm gonna put these red onions right on in here with the yellow onions. Put them right here in the same old boat. Little Pam. Coarse sea salt. Can't forget that black pepper. Gotta have black pepper. And then start to put my boat together. Of course, a little pan, and then the drizzle of the olive oil. Easy, no problem. Less than, I don't know, 30 minutes to prepare all of these. Let's keep going. Also, folks, with that side of potatoes and onions, I've got these bone-in. I got a bone-in ribeye and a regular ribeye without bone-in. Which ones, say down in the comments, which one do you think, or which one of these is gonna have the best flavor? Is it the bone-in or the one without the bone-in? Of course, we're using that Kinder Prime black garlic and truffle. We really love that seasoning. And of course, I'm gonna hit it again with some black pepper. So let's get this seasoning on here. You know how I do, get it up there. And yeah, I already washed my meat, so you know in the cooler, you got to wash your meat, bro. I see a lot of people not washing their meat, but you know, to each their own. You know, oh, the fire's gonna burn it off, man. I don't know what that guy was doing to this meat when he was cutting it, man. Probably picking his nose, scratching his butt. Anyway, let's get this. I've got my charcoal lighting up. I'm gonna let the seasoning sweat on this steak for a little bit. Get the flavors in there nice and good. Pat, 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 pat it in there, baby. Get that seasoning in there. Flip it over. Look at the marbling on these HEB prime ribeyes. It's a thick cut of meat too, so get plenty of seasoning. I know what y'all thinking. I think I see some black pepper in there. Yeah. It's more like black garlic in there. I'm adding the black pepper on there. Build a nice little crust. Let that sit there. Boom! And then last but not least, all right, here we go. Got those beautiful guys out here. Look how the Weber just folds back in there. Just, feel that heat coming off there? Listen to that. Put them right in the middle. At 500 degrees, it should not take these very long to get to medium rare. I'm gonna cook both of them to medium rare because we're gonna share. Boned in and without bone, and we're gonna figure out which one has the better flavor. Which one you guys think is gonna be best? I'm thinking it's gonna be the bone in, and it may just be old wives' tale. I always believe that the bone in gave the steak more flavor, but we shall see. Listen to the wind playing its own song. Potatoes. Potatoes you put around the edge. Not sure if that thermometer is 100% white. Not sure if that's 500 degrees, but it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. What do you think? Do I got it perfected this time? Medium rare? We'll see. So I let these steaks rest for a little bit. Let's see how close I am. Both of them close. This one's closer than that one. The flavor is still butter. Babe. All right, folks, those potatoes are done. Off of there. Look how good them potatoes look. Seasoned, buttery, sweet potatoes. Sweet, pillowy. And then what you do for the last bit of white potato, whatever cheese you like, you take it, you can either put it back on the grill or it's hot enough to hold the cheese right here and melt it. You can do like that. Close it back up because it's already hot. And that cheese will melt. Sweet potatoes. Sweet. Buttery. Flavorful sweet potato. Oh, losing my butter on this back end. Then, like I said, you can put it back on there or let the cheese melt itself on there. As you can see, it's a little bit melted already. Oh, my potato falling apart. Look at that. Woo! Potato hot. Had to break my diet for y'all. One slice of potato ain't gonna hurt me. Garlic, salt, buttery, cheesy. Still hot. See, as I told you, it won't take long. See how that cheese still holding on to it? Oh. That's one of my best. I love this side right here. Everybody gets their own little pouch. They can get a sweet potato pouch, they can get a white potato pouch, cheese. My onions about to come off the grill also. You can put the onions on here, your steak. So you got steak, potato, hamburger potato, sweet potato, onions, any type of cheese. You want to put Munster, mozzarella. Now there's freaking Mexican style cheese. Man, I'm breaking my diet again. It's so good. I ain't had them in so long. And I want to bring them to you. You call them little tater pouches. Kids gonna love it because they got their own little pouch. You don't think they like potatoes, but they're gonna love it. Oh. Man. That potato is so good. So good. Man. I said one, now I have about 4. Blew my diet up. See that butter dripping? Oh.